Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It is Thursday, July the 7th. I'm Andrew Gagan. Let's take a look at the markets. And Wall Street finished a choppy day of trade in the green as investors took in the minutes from the Fed's June meeting. Nervous investors are keeping a close watch on central bank actions as they try to assess the impact of aggressive rate hikes on global growth. Energy stocks again took a beating as crude prices fell to a 12-week low amid recession fears. Stocks specifically Uber and DoorDash fell on news Amazon secured the right to buy a 2% stake in Just Eat Takeaway.com's food delivery business Grubhub and will offer no-fee access to the service for a year to US Prime members. Meanwhile, Rivian Automotive gained more than 10% after the electric vehicle maker's deliveries nearly quadrupled as it ramps up production. Well, stubbornly high inflation and concern about the US Federal Reserve's credibility in fighting it prompted the Fed to opt for an outsized interest rate hike, minutes from the last month's policy meeting showed. In justifying last month's 75 basis point rate increase, the minutes stated participants concurred that the near-term inflation outlook had deteriorated since the time of the May meeting. It goes on to say many participants judged that a significant risk was that elevated inflation could become entrenched if the public began to question the resolve of the FOMC to adjust the stance of policy as warranted. The minutes said there was the possibility of even more restrictive monetary policy if elevated inflation pressures persist. There was no mention of recession, with the view that the economy is still expanding in the current quarter as the job market remains tight. Well, that was highlighted by May job openings, which fell less than expected. The JOLTS survey showing openings dropped 427,000 to 11.3 million, the second straight monthly decline. And the US services industry slowed less than expected in June, the ISM non-manufacturing activity index slipping to its lowest level since May 2020, when the economy was struck with the initial wave of COVID. And the S&P Global Services Index fell, also weakened in June from 53.4 to 52.7. US Treasury yields pushed higher, with the curve again inverting, the US 10 rising to 2.93 and the US 2 to 2.97%. Major currencies were weaker against the US dollar, the Aussie falling below 68 US cents. Well, the Australian share market is set to open higher this morning. The ASX futures currently up just over 0.5%. Heightened fears of recession have seen the oil price continue to slide to a 12-week low. Brent crude falling 2% to $100 a barrel. The iron ore futures price was 1% lower, and base metal prices, they were mixed. Copper, though, continues to tumble, falling 4.3% to its lowest level since November 2020. And gold lost more than 1.5% to trade near $1,739 an ounce. Bitcoin is managing to hold around 20,000 US dollars. And that is your day ahead. We'll see you again tomorrow.